In this video, I'm going to talk about which prepositions to use with verbs of movement, what the grammar says, and what you might hear Brazilians say in colloquial conversation. Eu vou para o cinema, pro cinema, ao cinema ou no cinema? Oi pessoal, tudo bem? For those of you who subscribe to the channel, welcome to another video. If this is your first time here, this channel is all about helping learners of Brazilian Portuguese to communicate more effectively and get fluent faster. So if you are learning Brazilian Portuguese, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you'll receive notifications of every video that I post on this channel. And with that out of the way, let's start with prepositions with verbs of movement. According to the grammar, there are two prepositions that convey the idea of movement. They are para and a. So let's start with para. Para implies a relatively long or permanent stay, so it's normally used when you want to say you're going to a country or a city. For example, eu vou para o Brasil em dezembro. I'm going to Brazil in December. Here Brazilians will normally contract para with the article o, so para o will become pro. Eu vou pro Brasil em dezembro. If you're talking about a city normally don't take a definite article in front, so it will just be para. Let's see an example. Eu vou para São Paulo em dezembro. Now in this case, Brazilians will actually shorten the word para and just say pra. Eu vou para São Paulo em dezembro. It sounds a lot more fluent and natural.
Well, that's natural.
Now the other preposition is a, which is a preposition you use when you want to say you're going somewhere for a short period of time. And that means normally local places. If you want to say, for example, you're just going to go to the pharmacy, the supermarket, the cinema, the theater, or the toilet, and you're just going to come back very, very shortly. So let's see an example. Eu vou ao cinema hoje à noite. I'm going to the cinema tonight. Here the preposition a is contracted with the definite article or cinema, the cinema, and it becomes ao. Okay, so far so easy, right? Para when you want to say you're going somewhere for a long period of time, and a when you want to say you're going somewhere for a short period of time.
Absolutely. That's easy.
But that's not all, I'm afraid. When talking about going somewhere for a short period of time, Brazilians will often use another preposition, the preposition em. Now technically, em should not be used with verbs of movement because it does not mean to. It means in, on or at. It depends on the context. But sometimes in Brazilian Portuguese there is what the grammar says it's right, and that's what Brazilians will actually say in real life. And let's say a more flexible approach to the grammar. And this is a very good example of that. And talking about grammar, this is the very first video of a new playlist on grammar. So if you have a grammar question, let me know in the comments. That would really help me think of relevant content for future videos.
Yeah, I have a question.
So let's go back to our cinema example. To say I'm going to the cinema, you say, according to the grammar, eu vou ao cinema. And as I said, you might actually hear Brazilians use the preposition em. In this case, eu vou no cinema. No here is the contraction of the preposition em with the definite article o, forming no. Eu vou no cinema. And by the way, you'll find a list of all the contractions of these prepositions with the definite article down below in the description box, or in the actual blog post if you're watching this on my website. Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Use para if you want to say you're going somewhere for a long period of time, normally cities or countries, to sound more fluent, more natural. You shorten para to pra or you contract that para with the definite article. And for a short period of time, you have a choice. You can either use the grammatically correct preposition a, or you can use em to sound a bit more fluent, a bit more natural in colloquial conversation. But if you do that, don't forget to contract that em with the definite article. Let's have a look at one more example before I go.
The last one.
How do you say, I'm going to the bathroom now? Two options. With the preposition a, eu vou ao banheiro agora. Or with the preposition em, eu vou no banheiro agora. No, seriously, I need to go. Eu vou no banheiro agora. Ciao.
Come back. Come back.
Thanks for watching. See you next time. Ciao, ciao.